Genial greetings. Today, let us see the layers of atmosphere. Before getting into the subject, I would like to read my quote. Measure your pressure and desire for pleasure. Measure your pressure and desire for pleasure. See, what is atmosphere? Atmosphere is a gaseous envelope of the earth. See, it is present around the earth and it extends up to 20,000 kilometers in all the directions, north, south, northeast, northwest, north, southeast, southwest, like that. It extends up to 20,000 kilometers. Please take notes. Look at this real picture. Just I have taken from National Geographical Channel website. This is the real picture of the earth. How we could see the vast ocean-like gases envelope below this earth. See, here it seems to be water, but it is not water. Gaseous envelope. See, the atmosphere consists of gases and some solid and liquid particles suspended in it. And what are all those gases? It includes nitrogen, oxygen, ammonia, neon, krypton, xenon, etc. And among these gases, nitrogen makes up to 78%. Oxygen makes up to 21% and argon makes up to 0.9%. All the other gases are found in trace amounts. In detailed percentage, look at this slide. Nitrogen, shortly N2, 78.1%. Oxygen, 20.9%. Argon, 0.9, carbon dioxide 0.035%, and all the other gaseous elements 0.065%. Others include neon, helium, which is the lightest gas. Then in balloons and all, they used to fill this helium, it would fly, Then krypton, hydrogen, of course, xenon, ozone, then radon. So these are all the other gases which occupy 0.065% in the atmosphere. See, this atmosphere only supports life on this earth because it supplies 21% of oxygen. So oxygen is used for respiratory purpose. We used to inhale oxygen, whereas plants used to inhale carbon dioxide in the morning, and it inhales oxygen at night. And the carbon dioxide is used for photosynthesis, especially for plants and trees. Then the atmosphere supports the life of the earth, whereas rain also occurs. Then temperature also, either it increases or decreases. Now, let us see the layers of the Earth's atmosphere. Look at the picture of the Earth. Now, from the childhood, you have studied the layers of the atmosphere. See, you have to start from the below. The first layer is called Traposphere. Second layer, stratosphere. Third layer, mesosphere. And the fourth layer, thermosphere. And beyond this, we could call it exosphere. It is unlimited. It is boundless. We could not measure the boundary level. So these are all the 4 layers. Just to learn or memorize this, you can use this clue, TSM, THE, the TSM, the, like this. You can memorize. Okay. T refers to troposphere, S for stratosphere, M for mesosphere, TH for thermosphere, then exosphere. Okay, TSM, the. If you memorize, you will answer it properly. So these are all the layers of the Earth's atmosphere. Look at this. Between 2 layers, we could see tropopause. See, stratosphere and troposphere. There is a pass. So that is called tropopause. Then between stratosphere and the mesosphere, we could see stratopause. Then between mesosphere and thermosphere, we could see mesopause. So the temperature change with the height. Okay, look at this arrow mark. Now let us see the detailed layers. Okay, first let us see troposphere. See, troposphere is the lowest and thinnest layer, and it extends up to 17 kilometer at the equator, then 8 kilometer at the poles, okay, North Pole and South Pole. Then 90% of the Earth's atmosphere's mass is present here. And we could see, look at this diagram, we could see clouds. Just I shall ask you a question, one of you answer. Clouds are present at what height from this Earth's surface? Can anyone answer? Clouds இருக்குல்லப்பா, எவ்வளவு தூரம் இருக்கும் இங்க பூமியில இருந்து? Up to which kilometer?
33.
33. No, 10 kilometer. Okay. Just 8 to 10 kilometer. Okay. See, if you travel upwards, okay, if you travel vertically like this, so you could see clouds within 10 kilometers. Then temperature decreases with altitude, 6 degrees Celsius per kilometer. Top of the troposphere, okay, averages 50 degrees Celsius. So from 6 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, the temperature varies, okay, where weather also occurs. So according to the temperature, how it has been varied, we could see the weather, whether it is cold or summer or winter, like that. Okay. So the boundary between the troposphere and stratosphere is called tropopause. I told you. The next one. And in this troposphere, okay, you please write what is troposphere. The lowest layer of the atmosphere in which temperature decreases with increasing altitudes. Please write the definition for troposphere. Troposphere is the layer of the atmosphere, lowest layer of the atmosphere, in which the temperature decreases with increasing altitudes, is called troposphere. The next see, what is stratosphere? See, stratosphere, the layer of the atmosphere above troposphere, in which the temperature increases with the increasing altitude, is called stratosphere. See, it extends from 10 kilometer to 50 kilometer above the ground. Then it consists of less dense air, less water vapor. அந்த தண்ணீர் துளிகள் கூட நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். Okay, we could see in this stratosphere almost no weather occurrence here. It contains high level of ozone. Then ozone layer is present. See, look at this diagram. Ozone layer is present here. Then air craft also could fly in this space level. Okay. The upper boundary is called stratopass. So between stratosphere and mesosphere, there is a pass that is called stratopass. Let us move on to the next slide. See, look at the clouds, how it has been formed just 10 kilometer away from the earth. Look at this slide also. How altitude of most of the clouds here. See, North America and South America, we could see here. Troposphere and tropospheric ozone. Okay. 9 by 17 kilometer. Then stratosphere and natural protective ozone layer from 17 to 50 kilometer. Then mesosphere, next we shall see. Okay. The third layer is called mesosphere, and in this, just a minute, in the atmosphere, about 30 kilometer above the surface of the earth, ozone molecules are concentrated in stratosphere. The concentrated layer of ozone is called ozone layer. It is often called ozone umbrella. See, here we could see ozone layer. So this ozone layer is often called ozone umbrella. Okay, it filters the ultraviolet rays. It filters ultraviolet rays. So it acts as the umbrella of the earth. Earthக்கு குடை மாதிரி இது இருக்கும். ஏன்னா டைரக்டா ultraviolet rays penetrate பண்ணாம இது நல்லா அப்படி பாதுகாத்துக்கிடுது. It protects the earth. Okay. So it protects the life of the earth also from the damage of the ultraviolet light. Okay. The next is see mesosphere. Mesosphere lies above 50 kilometer and up to 100 kilometer. Okay. It extends up to 100 kilometer. Just a minute. Okay. The gases are less dense. It is characterized by decrease of temperature. So we could see decrease as altitude increases. Okay. Temperature decreases as altitude increases. Gases in this layer absorb very little ultraviolet radiation. So UV rays are just absorbed in a very little manner in this. Look at the next slide. So mesosphere, the space between, the pass between mesosphere and thermosphere, mesopass. Okay, then next one. Then thermosphere, from the term we could understand thermo means heat. Okay, sphere means earth. It produces much heat. The solar radiation வந்து ரொம்ப அதிகமா இருக்கும் இந்த thermosphere. See, it is above the mesosphere. Look at the diagram. It is above the mesosphere. Okay. And extends almost 600 kilometer. Okay. 400 kilometer to 600 kilometer. It extends and the temperature increases with altitude. It readily absorbs solar radiation. The temperature will go as high as 1500 degrees Celsius. Here in this earth, we could not even tolerate 42 degrees Celsius. 42 very hot. but there we could see 1500 degrees Celsius. Okay, and it reflects radio waves also. Then look at this. This is what that beyond the thermosphere and between thermosphere and exosphere, those light. Then exosphere, see, it lies above thermosphere beyond 400 kilometer. So the interface between earth and space we could see here. Then atoms and molecules can escape to space. The density of the atmosphere is very low here. Romba density romba low ah irukum. So these are all the layers explained. Now look at this. The stratospheric ozone is good ozone. See, there are two types of ozone, good ozone and bad ozone. Stratosphere ozone layer and the ozone is good ozone because it protects earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation. And it we could see the depletion. Okay, if there is any depletion, the depletion is harmful to life. அங்கே ஏதாவது ஒரு ஓட்டை அப்படி இருந்துச்சுன்னா it is very harmful to our life. We will see in detail. Okay, then tropospheric ozone is bad ozone. In the troposphere, this ozone is a pollutant. Of course, pollutant is nothing but a particle which pollutes the surroundings. Air pollution, noise pollution, you have heard soil pollution, like that. So pollutant is a substance which pollutes. Here ozone is a pollutant, and what is that pollutant is nothing but CFC. Can anyone answer what is CFC?
Chlorofluorocarbon.
Very good, very good. Chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, this is a pollutant which is present in tropospheric ozone layer. How ozone depletes? Okay, we could see the main cause of ozone depletion is because of this pollutant CFC, chlorofluorocarbon pollution. Okay, the radiation from the sun causes the CFC to break down, and it releases chlorine atom, and chlorine atom reacts with the ozone, that is O3 is called ozone molecules, forming chlorine oxide and oxygen gas. So this is what how ozone is depleted, okay, in the layers. Then you have also studied what is greenhouse effect. The solar heat penetrates the troposphere easily. Sunla irundhu varakudiya and solar heat vandu troposphere la easy ah ulla vandrum. Okay, this layer also absorbs heat that is reflected back from the ground in a process called the greenhouse effect. Okay, observe panna heat அப்படியே groundக்கு it reflect பண்ணும். So that is called greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is necessary for life on earth. The atmosphere's most abundant greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, water vapor and methane. So these are all the greenhouse gases. Look at this diagram, how this greenhouse effect. See, carbon dioxide and other gases, solar radiation, abhi ulla vaangudhu, idella eliminate agudhu. See, reflects heat, then radiation heat. Look at this arrow, re-radiation heat ulla vaangita appo thirupi kodukudhu. Okay, so increasing greenhouse gases absorb or re-radiation heat. So the trapping of heat by gases in the atmosphere. So what are all the greenhouse gases? You please memorize: carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, CO2, SO2, ozone, O3, CFC, chlorofluorocarbon, then water vapor. Then effects of greenhouse gas pollution. If there is any depletion, what will happen? Here global warming will be occurred. Romba சூடாகி என்ன பண்ணும்? First affect ஆனது அந்த பனி பிரதேசம் தான். So all the ice caps will be melted. Ice caps எல்லாம் அப்படி உருக ஆரம்பிச்சிரும். Okay, ice in polar caps, polar regions will be melting soon, and water in the ocean expands. Automatically snow வந்து மெல்ட் ஆகிக்கிட்டே இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஓஷன்ல உள்ள வாட்டர் கண்டென்ட் வில் பி raising. So water in the ocean expands. அப்ப land கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா அழிஞ்சுக்கிட்டே வரும். Okay, land will be destroyed when the water in the ocean expands. So flooding in lowlands. அப்ப ocean water expand ஆகும்போது புதுசா வெள்ளம் வர ஆரம்பிக்கும். So flooding in lowlands and coastal areas. So coastal areas, you know, of course, what we can say, எல்லை பகுதிகள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். Okay, boundaries, that's what coastal areas. So changes in weather also occur. That's what. And look at this. So an increase in Earth's average surface temperature is caused by an increase in greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases increased இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா earth surface temperature increase ஆகி global warming நடக்கும். Okay, it is caused by greenhouse gas effect. Thank you.